Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me and Megha Nancy Buttenheim for the Positive Psychology Hour, a series with the Whole Being Institute. Today we're going to be talking about Embodied Joy 2021. We're going to join Megha for an hour dedicated to how to embody the positive emotion of joy through a Let Your Yoga Dance experience. We're going to learn how to activate the energy of this emotion for our mind, our body, and our spirit. And joy is one of the 10 positive emotions highlighted in researcher Barbara Fredrickson's groundbreaking book, Positivity. Barbara Fredrickson shares the science of how positive emotions can increase our well-being and make us more resilient. Instead of using a one-size-fits-all term like happy, she encourages us to flavor more precisely the named emotions and directs us to focus on the levers that turn on each feeling. Let Your Yoga Dance promises to bring you joy on all levels. Dance with us if you wish, or simply move in your chair. Everyone is welcome and wanted. A little bit about Megha. She is the founding director and CJO, standing for Chief Joy Officer of Let Your Yoga Dance, and Let Your Yoga Dance for Parkinson's. She is the author of Expanding Joy, Let Your Yoga Dance. Since 1985, Megha has been a faculty member and teacher and trainer at the Kripalu Institute and has been director of movement and meditation with the Whole Being Institute of Positive Psychology since its inception. I had a hard time saying since the beginning. Let's just change that word. All right. Thank you, everybody. Welcome, Megha. Welcome to the call. How are you?
I am so happy to be here. So joyful, I should say. And thank you for inviting me again. It's
You're
really
welcome.
lovely I love these hours, whether I lead them or whether I take them. They're so inspiring. So
I think it's really important right now. I mean, anybody else feel like this past week, this is only the second week of 2021. And does anyone else feel like, oh my gosh, it's only the second week? It's been a doozy, right? So what I love about this practice and what you're going to help us delve into is this idea of joy. This idea of, can I have the experience of joy and look for that and cultivate that while so much else is going on around me? And I'm looking forward to that.
absolutely. Yeah.
All right, so I know you've got a whole hour planned, so I'm going to remove the spotlight, put myself on mute, and let you take it away.
All right. So thank you, Caroline. And I'm going to actually put myself in the gallery view. So I hope you can see me in gallery. Let's all just start by taking 3 enormous breaths. All right, so and yawn. So reach your arms up to the sky. And then as you exhale, make the loudest yawn sound you ever did. You're all on mute, so nobody's going to hear you. Okay, so we'll do it 2 more times. Inhale. Lift those arms up, stretch as far as you can as if somebody overhead were holding your wrists, and then exhale and down. All right, keep the yawn going. Let's do 1 more. Inhale, lift up, and open up that mouth as you yawn. Oh. Okay, good. Now, I'm going to say a few things for a little bit, not too much. I don't want to talk too much. I want you to be in your body. So could you either massage, we're starting right out with a Qigong experience of self-massage. So either massage your hands or your ears, which is upside down reflexology for your feet, your head, or your feet. So you can choose one. I suppose you could do all of the above, but it's nice to just dig into one. All right, so just start massaging that place that might need a little extra tenderness today. And I'm going to just share with you a little bit about what we're up to. So today's session is not so much about bringing joy to body, mind, and spirit. It's really about discovering, uncovering, and expanding the joy that's already there. So as Caroline was speaking just now about Barbara Fredrickson's work, She's so wonderful with those 10 positive emotions. I practice one a month now. And I just happen to be on joy. So that's perfect. The timing couldn't be better. So the 10 positive emotions, if you might not remember all of them: joy, hope, love, interest, pride, amusement, serenity, gratitude, inspiration, and awe. All right, now whatever you're massaging, go somewhere else. All right, so if you've been massaging your hands, go to your ears or whatever. So you keep that massage alive. So I'd like to just quote a little from Michelle McQuaid's writing. She talks about Barbara Fredrickson's positive emotions and says that they're all important to enable flourishing. They broaden your thinking so you can see more possibilities. And I just love that, seeing more possibilities, helping you bounce back from setbacks and making it more likely you'll reach your potential. Okay, now choose another one. Choose ear or foot or whatever. And last thing I'm going to say before we just dive into meditation is that we're not just focusing on this positive emotion of joy, but we're embodying it. And it dovetails very nicely with my work, which is Let Your Yoga Dance, through the chakras, the energy centers of the body. So I'd like to share with you something. And actually, if you just scroll to the top of the chat, you'll see what I'm about to say. So last night in my dreams, my dreams really help me design programs. I've come up with 7 embodied ways that you can discover and uncover joy right now, which is what we're about to do. So the first one is what we're doing in this moment, which I call touching joy. And then meditation, which is mindful joy. Poetry, which is wisdom joy. Music, sounding joy. Singing, we're going to sing together, collective joy. Letting our yoga dance, which is broadening and building joy. And then finally, relaxation, which is quiet joy. So that's a tall order, but we're going to do it. So I'm going to ask you now, whether you're sitting or standing, you can stand, but you might want to sit for this experience of meditation. So just close your eyes. And now, instead of breathing in through the nose with a big, huge yawn, invite the 3-part breath of yoga in. In other words, breathe into your lower torso, your middle torso, your upper torso, through the nose, and then exhale from upper torso, middle, and down to the lower torso. Just keep doing that, breathing in and out as I share with you our little moment of wisdom joy from Mary Oliver's poetry. She writes a poem called Don't Hesitate. If you suddenly and unexpectedly feel joy, don't hesitate, give into it. There are plenty of lives and whole towns destroyed or about to be. We're not wise and not very often kind, and much can never be redeemed. Still, life has some possibility left. Perhaps this is its way of fighting back, that sometimes something happens better than all the riches or power in the world. It could be anything, but very likely you notice it in the instant when love begins. Anyway, that's often the case. Anyway, whatever it is, don't be afraid of its plenty. Joy is not made to be a crumb. So with your eyes still closed, we're going to chant the Om sound, which I love. It rhymes with home, it rhymes with shalom. And we're going to chant it 3 times. And please let it be a gratitude Om. So the first gratitude is for your very self, the second for a loved one, and the third for this beautiful blue-green planet, Earth. First Om for you. Let's take in a breath. We'll chant together. And now the second Om for a loved one. And the third Om for all beings, our beautiful Mother Earth. And now before you open your eyes, if you would, just bring both hands up at heart level. This is another Qigong expression. Hands facing the sky at heart level. And invite your past into one hand and your future into your other hand. Feel that difference of weight. And consider what happens when you bring past and future together into this mudra of reverence, Anjali mudra. So now we just have the present. Past is gone, future has not yet arrived. And feel free to offer yourself with closed eyes the blessing of Namaste, which means I bow to my indwelling spirit. And then when you're ready, open up your eyes. And if you're in the gallery, you can see a whole bunch of us. So offer your namaste to whomever you see. And also Hakuna Matata, which is my favorite greeting, which is basically means fewer worries, be happier. All right. So with that, we're going to start letting our yoga dance, and I'm going to put myself on spotlight because the first thing that we're going to do, oh, I am on spotlight. Oh, then I guess you couldn't see each other. Could you all see each other in the, oops, wait a minute. Let me remove that.
If you're on speaker view, we will only see you.
Okay, so I'm on gallery, so I should see, you should be looking into each other's beautiful little boxes, right? Okay, now I will put myself on speaker and whoop, there I go, all big. Now, as Caroline was saying, you can do this.
People have to put you on speaker. You're not on speaker unless people put you on that.
Thank you. Who's ever talking? There. Okay. Sorry about that. Caroline said you can do this sitting down. True. You can even lie down in your bed. If you're in your bedroom, feel free not to do anything I ask you to do. I'm hopefully going to do something very safe and fun for you, but if anything doesn't work, just take care of yourself. We're starting with a song that has some lyrics to them. So I'm going to put up the lyrics. Hope you can see them. If I had the wings of a dove, wings that would take me where I want to go, I'd fly from the utmost way out into space. No, 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 no. There is no hiding place. All right, so that is the lyric. And now here are the gestures. So we're going to flap our wings. If I had the wings of a dove, again, you can do this sitting, standing is fine too. If I had the wings of a dove, wings that would take me where I want to go, I'd fly to the utmost, way out into space. No, 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 no. There is no hiding place. And when you say no hiding place, you're standing in the foundation of yoga, the mountain. Some people think the mountain pose is this. It could be, but this is also the mountain, okay? So this is actually our singing, sounding joy. So as soon as you get to know the song, hop in and sing along, all right? And we'll do this, we'll do those gestures about 4 times. All right, you ready? Here we go.
If I had the wings of a dove, wings that would take me where I wanna go, I'd fly way out into space. No, 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 no. There's no hiding place.
All right, got the the idea? Now start
You
singing.
try it. If I had the wings of a dove, wings that would take me where I wanna go, I'd fly from the utmost way out into space. No, 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 there is no hiding place.
All right, we'll fly like a dove.
If I had the wings of a dove, wings that would take me where I wanna go, I'd fly from the utmost way out into space. No, 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 there is no hiding place. No, 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 no,
That's fun.
no, there is no hiding place.
If I had the wings of a dove, wings that would take me where I want to go. All right, so we're still in our sounding and singing joy. Now, this next piece is something you know very well. Well, let me make sure. If you love Aretha, you know this song. So this is a love song, but it's to somebody else. Her version is out there, but let's go inside. All right, so this is a love song to you. I think it's so important, especially now with this wild, topsy-turvy world we're living in, to focus on self-love. It's really that good old airplane analogy, you know, put that oxygen mask on yourself so that you can be present for others. So listen to the song. You have full permission to do whatever you want if you prefer, but if you'd like to follow along with me, help yourself. Recognize this?
If you want my loving, if you really do, don't be afraid, baby, just ask me. You know I'm gonna give it to you.
All right, now start
Oh,
rubbing on your belly.
I do. I wanna see you with it. Stretch out your arms, little boy, you're gonna get it. 'Cause I love you. Baby, 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 I love you. Ain't no doubt about it, baby, I love you. Baby, 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 I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you, baby, I love you.
All right, now let's go into the infinity style.
If you feel you wanna kiss me, go right ahead, I don't mind. All you got to do is snap your fingers, and I'll come running. I ain't lying, Oh, what you want, little boy, you know you got it. I deny myself before I see you without it. 'Cause I love you. Baby, 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 I love you. Ain't no doubt about it, baby, I love you. Baby, 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 I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you, baby, I love you.
All right, now you take it away. Go through your space and do a love dance all on your own.
Someday you might wanna run away and leave me sitting here crying. But if it's all the same to you, baby, I'm gonna stop you from saying goodbye. Baby, I love you. Baby, baby, I need you. Baby, baby, I want you. Baby, baby, got to have you, baby. Baby, baby, don't let your neighbors tell you I don't want you. Baby, baby, don't let you lose that baby, I don't need you.
All right, now as the music ends, just pause and bring one hand over your heart and one hand over your belly. and just let it pulse. Feel the pulse of your heart, the pulse of your microbiomes, this lower dantian, this middle dantian. These are these energy centers in the Chinese yoga qigong tradition. Feel your feet planted on this earth. We want to be grounded in Mother Earth to be able to withstand all the slings and arrows that are coming our way. So take nice deep breaths in and out. So a nice self-love song from Aretha. Now, this next is a joy song. And I'm going to share with you some 6 American Sign Language signs, 6 of them. And I'm going to share with you 3 Megha moves. And I want to make sure that you know the difference, because I don't want you to think that I'm teaching you a sign language from American Sign Language, which isn't. All right, so here are your lyrics. Take a little sip of water while I share these lyrics with you. So the lines are, this joy that I have, the world didn't give it to me. And then we repeat that 3 times. And then the last part, the world didn't give it, the world didn't take it away. The world can't take it away. All right, and then there are 6 signs from American Sign Language. The words world, joy, strength, love, pride, and peace. So you're gonna get 6 new signs, okay? So I'm gonna teach them to you right now. So the first one is joy. So just bring your hand, it's for us, whoop. So just make a little smile, joy. Okay, second one, this is a little tricky. Make a W with your fingers. And then just go around once and tap your index finger knuckle. All right, so it looks like boop. Got it? So it's here, just one time around. It's not like this, it's just once. So joy, world. The next one is strength, and this is an interesting one. Just bring your fist and go boop, 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 over to your right side, boop, boop, like that. So we have joy, we have world, we have strength, we have love. I bet you know love. What's love? Love is bringing your, well, yeah, that's right, Carrie. That's the finger spelling. That's another love. But this one is also a sign. Make sure it's not this. This is another sign. This is with your fist, love. And pride is cool. So take your thumb down with a fist and go boop. It's like a zipper. So pride. I love that one, pride. And then and then peace is here. Just make a little peace sign. And so we have joy, world, strength, love, pride, and peace, okay? So this again, we are coming now into collective joy, and it helps to sing along. It's the same tune over and over and over again. So I think you'll get it pretty quickly. Please sing your hearts out. And if you're one of those people who had a teacher who said you did not have a good voice and you should mouth the words, I want you to sing the loudest. All right, all sound is cosmic sound. We are all singers. We are all dancers. It's gonna start right away with this. All right, so I'm putting on the music, so get ready for this because I might not be as fast as you are. Here we go.
This joy that I have, the world didn't give it to me. Oh, this joy that I have, the world didn't give it to me. Don't you know that this joy that I have, the world didn't give it to me. Oh, I said the world didn't give it, the world can't take it away. All this strength that I have.
Strength, what's strength?
That I have. This strength that I have. Oh yeah, now. The world didn't give it to me. The world didn't give it to me. This strength that I have. Oh yeah, the world didn't give it to me. The world didn't give it to me. This strength that I have. Oh yeah, the world didn't give it to me. Oh, I said the world didn't give it. The world can't take it away. All this love.
What's love?
That I have. This love that I have. Oh yeah, now. The world didn't give it to me. The world didn't give it to me. This love that I have. Oh yeah, the world didn't give it to me. Don't you know that this love Singing, the world didn't give it, the world can't take it away. This pride that I have,
Pride.
this pride that I have, this pride that I have. Oh yeah, now. The world didn't give it to me. World didn't give it to me. This pride that I have. I said the world didn't give it to me. Don't you know that this pride that I have, yeah, the world didn't give it to me. Oh, I said the world didn't give it, the world can't take it away. All this peace that I have, yeah. The world didn't give it to me. The world didn't give me my peace that I have. Oh yeah, now. The world didn't give it to me. Won't you sing about peace that I have? Oh yeah, now. The world didn't give it to me. I said the world didn't give it, the world can't take it away. All this joy that I have,
Back to
this
joy.
joy that I have, this joy that I have. Oh yeah, now the world didn't give it to me. The world didn't give it to me. This joy that I have. I said the world didn't give it to me. Don't you know that this joy that I have, the world didn't give it to me. Oh, I said the world didn't give it, the world can't take it away. The world didn't give it and the world can't
Again?
take it away. The world didn't give it, the world can't take it away. The world didn't give it and the world
Couple
can't
more.
take it away. The world didn't give it, the world can't take it away. The world didn't give it and the world can't take it away. The world didn't give it, the world can't take it away.
Woo! Very good. Give yourself a round of applause for your very own body and hopefully for your fifth chakra, the fifth center of energy, all your singing and sounding. And please take a moment to have a little sip of water. And as you pause, just notice how you're feeling. Notice if some joy might be broadening and building in your body as we sing these songs. I know from experience that no matter what is going on, I led Let Your Yoga Dance teacher training during 9/11, and we could experience joy even then as we really find that resilience through being embodied rather than just talking about stuff. So we're going to continue now, but I'm going to ask you to come on. I'm going to remove my spotlight. Well, actually, maybe I won't quite yet. I'll put it back on. So this is the heart. We are really being in a loving collective joy here as we broaden and build it. This is a love song, and the lyrics are wonderful. I know when you're around, because I know the sound of your heart. Isn't that a great line? I know the sound of your heart. So this is my home move for the heart chakra, the heart center. So if you'd like, just try that on for you. See if this resonates with you. You're reaching your arms out to your loved one and bringing it back to your own self, your own loved one, okay? I know when you're around because I know the sound of your heart, and then you can pulse your heart. All right, so that's a little chorus, but I'm going to ask you now, as I remove my spotlight, to go into the gallery. And this is what I think is, helps build collective joy when you see each other. So I'm not going to do any other choreography if you would like to pin somebody. So let's say I've got my cursor hovered over Elaine Goldstein. I've got my cursor hovered. You will see a little blue square with 3 dots on the right, on the top. And when you click on it, the menu comes down. And when you pin, there's Elaine nice and big on my screen. Okay, so feel free to pin someone. You don't have to if that doesn't sound like an idea that feels good. That's okay. But just make sure that you if you'd like to dance with someone else and send your love out, and you can pin and unpin all you want, okay? So here comes the song. Remember, we're broadening and building joy in this song, this heart song. Okay, here we go. I know the sound of your heart. Now, feel free to stay with your friend, or if you'd like to dance through your space and send love to your home. And beautiful Joanne, I got you pinned. Here's the chorus. Feel free to sing it. Cindy, I got you pinned. And here comes the chorus. And off you go. It's quiet, but see what happens to your body when it quiets down. Maybe take a little gander around your room. What do you see? What do you love here? Send a little gratitude to your own home. Here we go. Coming to the end. One more. Oh, and just bring your hands right over your heart and just pause there. So you should be, if you've been on pinning somebody, unpin them and just see all of us here with our hands over our heart. And then let's imagine that we truly are really holding hands. So bring your hands up towards the screen without covering the screen, and just do a little wave, a little, I've got your back, I've got your hand, I've got your heart. I know when you're around because I know the sound of your heart. Take a nice deep breath in and out. And in Let Your Yoga Dance, I'm about to start my training, so I've got it on my mind. We always start, and this is going to be the first time we've never done this because we'll be on Zoom, but just imagine we're all standing in a big circle. Okay, so your arms are around the person on your right and left, and could you just say to the person on your right, imagining, oh, is it okay if I touch your back? And then say to the person on your left, is it okay if I touch your back? And hopefully they say yes. So, and you say yes to them. So we're all in this big held circle. We're all being held. Now turn to the person on your right, but instead of going to the right, look at someone in the Zoom screen and just say, I've got your back. And then turn to another person on the Zoom screen and say, I've got your back. There, okay, so we've got each other's backs. All right, so that's so beautifully just showing that we can take Barbara Fredrickson's work and really not only embody it, but then broaden and build our positivity outward. Now we're going to do something a little silly. I hope you enjoy it. I'd like you to stay on the Zoom screen. This is a bunch of medleys, and you're from the 60s. They're really fun. I'm not going to do the whole song because it takes a really long time and I've got an agenda, but feel free to look into the screen. Again, you can pin, if you don't like that idea, you can totally take yourself off the screen, but I think you will have a lot of joy from these next songs. So let's get Chubby Checker in there. And you know what he does. And again, feel free to pin someone if you like. All right, we're gonna do the twist, so sing it loud. All right, next song's coming up. Just shake out your arms. And let's dance. All right. Pick up an air guitar. And you can pick up a fake mic if you want.
You shake my nerves and you rattle my brain. Too much love drives a man insane. You broke my will, but what a
Shout.
inspiration, straight balls of fire.
Let's go back to the twist. All right, now start slowing down. Start slowing down. Keep twisting, but do it sort of in slow motion. What's it feel like to twist in slow motion? Feel where those arms are going. Feel how your whole body is rotating, twisting, and breathing. Do you know how good this is for your diaphragm? Do you know how good this is for your liver and your pancreas and spleen and all your organs? In fact, just give them a little tap. Let's go back to Aretha Franklin's I Love You. And I love my belly. I love my butt. I love my belly. I love my butt. So we're going to start slowing down. And I'm going to ask us to bring in our dear beloved Karen Drucker. I don't think I've ever taught a class without her, at least one song. Now, some of you know this. Eventually, I'm going to take myself off spotlight. So again, you can look into our collective. Remember, we're broadening and building collective joy together. So this song is a love song, and we're seeing God in each other. Now, if you have an allergy to that word, backwards it's spelled dog, or you could say anything, whatever the great mystery is to you, if the word God doesn't work. Okay, so here again, we've got some signs. So this is the sign for God. You make a little circle around your face and then a line. That's it. You are the face of God. You are the face of God. I hold you in my heart. So that's just like saying, I love you. All right. So you are the face of God. I hold you in my heart. Now take index and third fingers and make a little infinity sign. Okay. We've already done infinity signs. And just bring it to your heart and say, you are a part of me. You are the face of God. That's all it is. That's all it is. You are the face of God. I hold you in my heart. You are a part of me. You are the face of God. At one point, she'll say, you are my family, but you can do the same gesture, okay? And she'll say at one point, you are the face of love. You can just keep doing those same gestures. So feel free to pin somebody if you'd like, or look into the entire gallery at each other. I think whoever you are in there, you can always see me, and I'll be doing the gestures so you don't have to memorize anything. If you'd like to dance around your room, she'll be doing this a number of times. And remember to sing. Okay, here we go. Take some breaths before we begin. I just raise the arms up and down to your heart. And when you see each other, really sing to these beautiful beloveds here. Here we go.
You are the face of God. I hold you in my heart. You are a part of me. You are the face of God. You are the face of God. I hold you in my heart. You are a part of me. You are the face of God. You are the face of God.
Tu es l'image de Dieu.
I hold you in my heart.
Feel free to
Tu es
sing that.
l'image de l'amour.
You are a part of me. You are the face of God. You are the face of God.
Tu sei la luce di Dio.
I hold you in my heart.
Tu sei il volto dell'amore.
You are a part of me. You are the face of God. You are the face of love. The face of love. I hold you in my heart. You in my heart. You are my family. You are my family. You are the face of love. The face of love. You are the face of love. The face of love. I hold you in my heart. You in my heart. You are my family. You are my family. You are the face of love. The face of love. You are the face of God. The face of God. I hold you in my heart. You in my heart. You are a part of me. A part of me. You are the face of God.
Couple more.
Face
Look
of
around
God.
our space.
You are the face of God.
Eres la luz de Dios.
I hold you in my heart.
Eres la cara del amor.
You are a part of me. You are the face of God.
And then just close your eyes and
You
bring your
are the
hands over
face
your
of
heart
God.
again. And actually sing this to yourself.
You are the face of God.
You can even say your own name. You are the face of God.
You are the face of God.
Nice deep breath in and out. Again, feel your feet, whether you're sitting or standing, feel them rooted into this earth, grounded into beautiful Mother Earth Gaia. You might even just scuff your foot a little bit as if you're kissing Mama Earth. Thank her for holding you up. And then feel free to find a seated position or a lying down position just to honor this quiet joy, which we're also bringing into the mix today. So you can sit in meditation or you can lie down and just give over to being held by this Earth Mother. And once again, beautiful Karen Drucker will sing a song, a lullaby to you about being in the stillness of this moment.
In the stillness of this moment, there is peace. There is peace. In the stillness of this moment, there is peace. There is peace, and I rest and trust and breathe and know that in the stillness of this moment there is peace. In the stillness of this moment, there is peace. There is peace. In the stillness of this moment, there is peace. There is peace, and I rest and trust and breathe and know that in the stillness of this moment there is peace.
Make sure your breath long and deep. Let yourself feel held by this earth.
In the stillness of this moment there is love. There is love. In the stillness of this moment there is love. There is love, and I rest and trust and breathe and know that in the stillness of this moment there is love, sweet love, yeah, sweet love. Stillness of this moment, I feel love. I feel love. In the stillness of this moment, I feel love.
And once again now, feel the breath flowing into your belly, middle, and upper chest. And just notice how lovely it is to take rest and allowing the body, mind, spirit to feel quiet joy. And whenever you feel ready, and if there are some of you who are just too comfortable and don't want to get up from being prone, stay put, that's fine. Otherwise, gradually make your way back to a seated position to complete our embodied joy practice. Feel free to close your eyes. If you're sitting, sit tall yet relaxed. Sitting tall and relaxed. And I'll share once again with you the Mary Oliver poem and see how you respond to it a second time. She writes, "Don't hesitate. If you suddenly and unexpectedly feel joy, don't hesitate, give into it. There are plenty of lives and whole towns destroyed or about to be. We are not wise and not very often kind, and much can never be redeemed. Still, life has some possibility left. Perhaps this is its way of fighting back, that sometimes something happens better than all the riches or power in the world. It could be anything, but very likely you notice it in the instant when love begins. Anyway, that's often the case. Anyway, whatever it is, don't be afraid of its plenty. Joy is not made to be a crumb." So as we breathe together, let's remember the power of the Om sound, the power of Shalom, the power of home. And let's send 3 joy blasts out on our Om. Maybe someone in your life needs to be surprised by joy. So 3 Oms to conclude this practice, taking in a nice deep breath. Chant the first Om. And again, the second, surprise someone with joy. And final sound. Take a breath. And if you like, you can bring your hands once again into Anjali Mudra, prayer position. And when you open your eyes, you'll see a bunch of beautiful faces staring back at you, and you can offer a namaste. The divine in me bows to the divine in you, and Hakuna Matata and any other greeting that you love and practice is just fine. So we did it. We went through our hour, and we still have a little more time. So I'd like to just question you whether you might just see if there was anything that brought you into a little moment of joy sometime throughout the practice. And feel free to just write a few words in the chat about that. We can do a chat blast and see if joy is possible, even when times are tough. Joy is possible. So feel free to write anything you like. While you do, I'm gonna have a sip of water.
And we have some questions in the chat about the Mary Oliver poem. It is in the chat. I can put it in there again.
Yes, if you scroll up to the top of the chat, you'll see all kinds of stuff. And don't hesitate, Mary Oliver, did you write all the lyrics in? You couldn't have done that. Did you do that, Caroline? What kind of a genius are you? Okay, I obviously need to have Caroline in every class I teach for the rest of my life. I'm always so far away from the screen, I can't even pay attention. It's
Yeah.
so funny. Karen Drucker always hits my heart. Yes, Oh, isn't she wonderful? Singing and dancing with sign language, yeah. Being pulled. That's right. I really feel that when we dance and move and sing, we are pulled into the present. Remember past and future? I know last week I was just sent to my knees and I was watching the news constantly. And I finally said, done. I am not watching the news till my training's over. And I'm so happy. I don't know what's going on. I'm in bliss. So sometimes, you might not want to take 2 weeks as I'm going to do, but take a little time because that's a joy harbinger without question. Just don't watch what's going on.
Yeah,
Like,
it's really interesting because we have control over how we spend our time, what we put into our bodies, right? And what we're thinking sometimes, or divert that. And one of the reasons I love this whole being, this partnership with the Whole Being Institute, and is because it does give us practices in resilience. And I really strongly encourage anybody, if you're interested in doing that and building your resilience at this, especially at this crazy time right now, and doing that in a supportive environment, then the certificate in positive psychology, which I just completed with the Whole Being Institute, is remarkable. And it starts in February. And there is a link in the chat there. And I just can't recommend it. And Megha's on the faculty, so you'll get to dance with Megha a lot. And Phoebe Atkinson, who coordinates all of these lectures with me, is also on the faculty. I believe she's on the call too. So please consider that. There's a discount if you sign up for that. It's in the chat. And I wanted to talk a little bit about what's coming up. The Martin Luther King holiday is coming up, and that's a time for us of going in and questioning and deep learning. And we are fortunate to have Stephen Redmond and Unita here to talk with us and do a two-part series. They're going to join us on Thursday and also on Tuesday. And we're going to be diving in deeper with them on this this topic. It says, I put it in the chat, in his 1967 book, Where Do We Go From Here? Chaos or Community? The Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. said, there is no time for romantic illusions and empty philosophical debates about freedom. This is a time for action. And so Unita and Stephen are going to facilitate an interactive dialogue around that. And I think it's an important conversation for us to be having right now. And we've got this amazing foundation of joy that Megha has given us, and we're going to build on that by having some hard conversations with one another on Tuesday and Thursday of this week and Tuesday of next week. So I hope you'll join us for that, and I hope you'll consider as well the Whole Being Certificate in Positive Psychology. And thank you, everybody. Megha, any final words that you have?
Oh, it was a delight. I love being with you, Caroline. I'd do that any day. So thanks for inviting me again. And also, my training is just starting, but I'm doing another one in May. So if you'd like to really just learn how to take this work of joy-based practice and give it to other people, I'm here. So thank you so much for coming. And if you want to chat with me at any time, Megha, Let Your Yoga Dance. That's my email. Happy to talk with anyone.
Thank you, everyone. So why don't you go ahead and we'll take the spotlight off, and we will just wave to one another. You can put yourself in gallery view and wave to everybody. And we wish you well. Take care of yourselves. Turn off the news if you can. Just a little recommendation. Yeah. And thank you so much. Bye, everyone.
Bye.